Can you recommend any content management systems that are off the shelf that you could start to create a site on so that you're in control of the content?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, WordPress.org is a fantastic content management system. It's completely free. It's a blog, absolutely. But the thing about blogs is a lot of people think a blog, well, it's blog's just an online diary. No, a blog is basically technology that you can use to run your website with. Now, you can have a website that just looks like a normal website, but is a blog, and has RSS feeds integrated with it, and content management, and blog posts, rather, just at the very bottom of that, but use WordPress as a content management tool. Now, you don't have to do it yourself. You can get website designers to do that for you, and you can certainly use sites like Guru.com, Elance.com to find people, or use decent local people to actually design, a blog run website for you, and you shouldn't, be paying, any more than, say, £500 to £1,000 max for a really, really decent website with website technology built into it. Okay. Any other ones at all? Are we just about there? Hi there.
You see, when you talked about social networking on Facebook, Bebo, MySpace, that type of thing.
Yes.
Are you actually allowed to advertise your business?
Yes, absolutely. Now, you've got to be, a little bit clever about it, and obviously it's all about how you come across. But I mean, that's more from a marketing angle. Now, what people, in general, in the past, it's been a lot of, maybe 16 to 30-year-olds that go on those kind of sites. But more and more, it's corporate people using those sites. But again, it's a very personal website. So it will be more along the lines of, hi, if I found this great thing I thought might have been used to you, But you want to keep in contact with people and build a relationship with people by recommending other useful tools apart from your own website as well, possibly. Then you'll evolve the relationship quickly, and then you can actually add up to something like 50 friends a day onto your MySpace account and other accounts. You don't actually have to do that manually. There are pieces of software that you can get to do that. You can just research that in Google. Again, that's a little bit grey in terms of kind of a MySpace policy and things like that. But in general, just do things that are a little bit sensible and have a think about whether or not you think that it's ethical and appropriate to do it. But there's no specifics about not being able to market business and that. No. Hello.
Are there any tips on how to get on Demos?
Tips on how to get to Demos, absolutely, yeah. It's a nightmare to get onto it. Demos is basically the Open Directory project. So it's a massive list of lots of websites around the world. Now, what a lot of people do, which is quite effective, is actually create a section within your own website that offers great free information about something very specific that relates to a category within Demos. So if you create an index page about business legal mistakes, or if there's a category within Demos saying business legal advice, then you'll create a section on your website saying business legal advice, top 10 biggest mistakes for free information, and you have that in 10 different pages that can be found via that page. And what you can do is create that as an index page within your website, and as a semi-homepage within your site, and submit that page to Demos, and you'll probably be more likely to get listed. You take one more? If there is one more.
Yeah, you touched on domain names such as .org and people having a perception of such domain names, being like a charity organisation. Is there any sort of advice or view you have on, say, using a .com rather than a .co.uk, or now the .eu?
Yes, absolutely. It depends on where your target market is. If your business offers products or services for people in the UK, your number one choice should be a .co.uk. Ideally, you should also own the .com and forward to that address. If the .com is already used, if you're just starting your business, or you're actually, considering changing your brand name, you should possibly consider choosing a domain name that's free on both.co.uk and .com. You know, at the same, you know, .eu, I would again forward to .co.uk and have your .com forwarding to .co.uk. If it's a global business, then ideally you want your .com, but have your other domains forwarded to that. I would only go for .org or .net if your business was specifically, you know, charitable or, you know, some kind of online web design services. But ideally .com global, .co.uk, UK, and probably not .eu. But if you just want to brand yourself as a European business, then maybe do that. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you very much. You know, I'm sorry there's so much information there. You know, hopefully you can go away with, you know, a little bit of something that you can actually, you know, do for your own businesses.